Who's your partner? Well, that's why. No, I'm just kidding. See what I did there, Andrew?
I'll just go ahead and get into
Center yourself so that you're. There you
You
go.
want me to go through the whole thing or just get to
Do the whole thing.
Okay.
Unclap your hand. Walk the left hand forward to shift this head offline. And walk your right hand forward towards your left. Yeah. Now bring your left knee to your right. Bring your Bring your left knee to your right. Yes. Now go mount. Now slide your knees up as high as you can right now. Good. Okay, good. Now. Slide knees higher. Knees higher. Okay, good. Now use your right hand to push yourself up. So the problem is you can't get your head up?
Yeah. With my toes active, my center of gravity. Yeah, I feel much better doing
Okay, now Eric, bump your hips up. Okay, alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
the active toes were making my center of gravity. Maybe it's because I'm long torsoed or what.
That's fine. So
Yeah.
so have inactive toes as you slide your knees forward. Higher, 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 higher. Pinch your knees. Good. Active, yeah. Now use active toes. You can. Okay. If not, then not. Because the thing is that I found that if your feet are
Inactive, you're touching.
inactive, it's almost like I'm sitting here and I can't apply as much pressure inward, and I have a lot of pressure on my shins here, but I can't gain pressure with my knees. If I'm here, okay, I can push with my feet and my knee forward here. So here, this is way tighter, you know what I mean? Okay, so also keep in mind that when you're mounting, okay, what I want to do is I want to take his head offline here and get my core pressure here. So that now is this arm's extracted, because he's not going to want this arm to come up. Okay, he's going to kind of fight it a little bit here. Probably not going to be that way because this is going to be bad for his shoulder. You typically take the arm over and start reaching for your left hip. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so you kind of want to get here. Because that's the other way to mount here. Here, here, here. Look, I'm going to control both arms with one hand as this one helps me balance. So now here, 1, 2. So now this one helps me posture up. Okay? So this is still with inactive toes. You just hear I'm sitting on his chest. If he bumps me up, I can still lift. I can still finish. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So when you get to this position here, okay, and I cross one arm over here, he's still going to be probably fighting for this arm here to come down. So as I get here, I want to cross both over here, but I only need one to control. So I'm using my right one to control his right tricep here as I slide the lefty up and keep crawling forward. So now these are inactive toes here, because you're right, if I'm here, it's a little bit hard. So I think probably it would make sense to have inactive toes here. And then I come up to the active toes. You see how much more pressure there is here? With inactive toes, it's almost like I can't quite generate enough torque going in. Here I can, because I can literally drive forward with those toes here. And this right here is a problem for him. Okay? Does that kind of help out?
Yep.
So try that. Watch. Out here, John. So we're here, right? And what he's going to be doing, he's going to be first and foremost probably framing here. Okay. So in order to deactivate his frame, I slide it out and I control that with the chin here. Sometimes this is nice to do here, so I can grab his wrist right here, grab here, and go right in there, and then just wrist lock it. Oftentimes when you get this, he's gonna straighten it and hug right there, but he won't even hug it. He'll be kind of right there, because everybody knows that if you leave this arm out, okay, to be very honest with you, from this situation here, I really wouldn't mount. What I would do from here is, with my knee, I would go here. It's much more effective, but we're just still talking about mount, because it's more simple. So we're here, okay? And as I'm walking this out here, here, head here, the elbow moving down. Yeah, so he pressures it down here as I walk my hip to the right, and I get my knee behind his knee. I keep walking this out and pressure, and I'm climbing forward here, here. Because what'll happen here is that he'll want to be straightening out his legs, and you let him straighten out the legs as you go into high mount. Here, head, both. Push that one through here. Now I got right hand on his tricep, knee. See, I can pull it, and it's a lot of pressure. But there comes a point where you'll learn as you're here, as I come up, you know, I kind of went forward and back because I like this, but I'm just more used to doing that. So what I want you guys to now do is a slightly different mount. Instead of this, and going across here, which is effective, so that here, I immediately go into a high mount here. What I'm gonna do is, my hip is connected to his hip, right here, and I can roll him this way. You see how he rolls this way? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get my knee right here. I'm gonna keep walking this hand up. And I'm gonna keep walking this hand up, the pressure. This one, I can get typically over, because he's gonna wanna be straightening his leg. Yes, and this happens often. So now as he's trying to push his top leg forward, you let him do that. And then, still you get the high mount here, and then you fish it out. One time. You get him here. So he's kind of like in a fetal position here. And you keep your weight on him as you drive that arm forward and the knee forward. If he keeps fighting you, you have this mount, and immediately you slide up into a high mount. Because if his arms are out of position here, you have this arm. It's caught out. But the key is with that mount here, you watch it left. You're using your hip to turn him. This works for no gi. Very well. Scoot your head this way. Because my hip, my right hip finds his right hip, and I can feel his hip. Look. I keep walking this way here. And I keep walking this forward here. I can feel him fighting. You see how he doesn't want to get folded? So they fight to keep moving that leg back. Sometimes you can get over the bottom leg. You can staple it. So as I'm here, I'm walking this way, and the head prevents him from recentering himself. So now my knee goes here, 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 here. And now sometimes you can even get right to here, and you keep walking this forward. This knee is heavy, and you keep driving his knee forward. But then I feel pressure. Yes. And then you get a real high mount here, because now I'm off his hips. Control the other arm, posture up, and finish. Does that make sense, guys? So you use your hip to turn it. What I'm doing is I'm controlling his head. If you don't control the head, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go in a circle. Okay? If I control the head, I can get my knee behind his knee and keep driving this forward. Drive forward. My right knee should be in his crook of his right knee as I'm folding. If I feel pressure back and he wants to straighten out, you get high mount. I don't even do much. From here, control that arm. And on the mat, control the second one, slide, and keep posting here. And I went to active toes. It's just I'm used to doing that because I like the hips higher. If you don't, it's okay. You're here. Pull yourself up. Push yourself up scoop a wrist. All this is horrible. This works for no gi. But if you have no gi, I'll grab the arms and get here and just start cranking one forward. Yeah. See, and there's not much he can do from here because I have also the arms. Oops, sorry. Wait, what would you be able to do from here?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What would you be able to do from here if you fell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's the only
Good.
thing I
Good.
know
Good.
when-
That's only. It's fine. The second you feel that right there. And then you go, yeah. Okay. All right. Turn them to the side. Fold them like a fetus. 1, 2, 3.